morning, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. This is Liz, my partner in crime. Liz, it is 4:53 a.m.
Too early.
Is there anywhere in the world you'd rather be than Holkham Hall right now?
I'd love to be stood in the middle of the field with a beautiful Holkham Hall behind us.
Yeah, right. So today I am doing the Aquabike at Holkham Outlaw half. I would normally do the full triathlon. I've not been able to do the necessary run training to be able to do so. So thankfully, Outlaw have introduced a new race, which is an aquabike, which is quite popular in the British triathlon age group scene. And it is essentially just doing the swim bike of the triathlon and then finishing after the end of the bike. So sounds good to me. Now, I know that it isn't a hugely competitive race. It doesn't have huge numbers of people doing it. But can I remind you that like 5 years ago, gravel wasn't very popular. And maybe 10 years ago, triathlon wasn't very popular. So who knows where this discipline could go in the future. And I think it's really good for people like myself who perhaps aren't in the shape to do a triathlon to be able to do an event still and still come and experience the event and get a day out and all those sorts of things. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's a bit of a different dynamic because it means you can swim and bike harder because you haven't got that run. So I'm going to try to tread that tightrope of just going as hard as I can, but not quite blowing up is the plan. So Liz, you're going to be out on course, aren't you? Going on the bike course with camera guy Chris. Hopefully get some cool bike shots, and I'm looking forward to a good day. It's going to be windy but dry, and it's going to be a tough day out there, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the bike. Yeah. Shall we go and get in transition and check the bike's still there? It's been quite windy overnight. Let's go out
all them opponents.
Yeah, watch out. Let's go. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about what the race is in case you didn't know. So it's a 1.9 kilometre swim and a 56-mile bike ride. The swimming is a time trial start, so it means that there's 2 people released every 3 seconds, I think. So you end up in a real long stream of swimmers. It's seeded by swim time, so you end up having quite a nice swim around people the same sort of pace as you. Now, I did enter months ago where I thought I'd be a lot faster at swimming than I am now, so I might struggle a little bit, but we'll give it our best shot. And then onto the bike, it's a non-drafting bike, so a lot of people are on time trial bikes, some people are on road bikes, but you're not allowed to sit behind the other person, so you have to keep a minimum of 12-metre gap. So you pretty much get out what you put in terms of effort. It's not really lucky in terms of who you ride with. At the front end, maybe, because they're moving a lot faster, but not where I'm going to be. My plan today is to swim hard, and is to ride fairly hard. I don't really know where my fitness is at the minute, but I want to have a good workout today, enjoy it above all, and just feel like I'm racing again, pin a number on, and have some good fun. There's 32 entrants to the aquabike, and there's about 1,200 entrants to the triathlon, so there's going to be plenty of people out there. I look forward to getting stuck in and giving this my best shot. Okay, Aquabike done and dusted. Firstly, thank you to the volunteers, the Outlaw staff, the supporters. The whole vibe here, which is a bit of a gravel word, I know, is absolutely brilliant. Even the security guards on the way out of the finish line just fist bumped me, said, well done, mate. Like, it's just so good. You feel welcome. It's good to be here. It keeps me coming back time and time again. Now, the actual event itself, the swim was really nice. It was, obviously, I've been in the water yesterday at the gravel sprint, so I knew logistically where to go around, but we went further down the lake, around the island and back up. It was nice. I swam relatively hard. It was just really slow. I haven't swam properly for months, and I've had a few weeks off, injuries galore, but I enjoyed it. When I got out of the water, it did shock me to see that I swam 40 minutes, and my first ever middle distance triathlon, I swam 37 minutes, so I am behind that, but I'm not letting it get me down. It was still an enjoyable swim. Got out onto the bike and I thought, well, I'm not running. I don't really know what my capability is on the bike, but I'm going to ride hard. The first half was more rolling and into a headwind, so I just started pretty hard and controlled it, but still pushing on hard, and seemed to hold that for pretty much the whole ride. The last 5 miles I felt a little bit. My shoulders are hurting, my arms are hurting, my legs hurting a bit, but I normalised 310 watts, which I was really happy with, and my raw average was like 295, and that's almost an all-time PB for me, so I'm happy with that. It was just slower than I I've been in the past. I was 10 minutes slower than I rode here last year, but carrying a bit more weight, perhaps wasn't riding as smooth. I've not ridden that bike for months, so just got a lot of learning to do again. But again, I really enjoyed the bike course. Passing people, talking to people, you know, God, well done, them shouting back at you. It's just, it's competitive, but it's like a friendly competitive, and I really like that. Coming into transition, different for me because I was doing the Aquabike. You dump your bike and then you just run round to the finish line. So it was only about a minute and a half to the finish, and I was just coming in and there was a lady ahead of me who was the first lady, and you don't know where you are time-wise because it's time trial starts. And she didn't quite know where she was going. And I was like, that way, thinking, I don't want to try and sprint finish you on the finish line because I am not going to win. But anyway, I finished second overall in the Aquabike, and I think I've won my age group, so I should get a block of wood. Insert picture of me with block of wood here, if so, and if not, this bit will be cut. So it's cool to get, you know, some sort of reward from the event. I don't often win anything at all, so it's really motivational, and I'm really grateful to be doing it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below to Aquabike. I know it's not a massive thing at the minute, but I've just seen Powerful Pensioner, who you might know from the YouTube world as well. He's done the Aquabike as well, so give it a go. And I did just want to say, I did the finish line run twice because Liz and Chris behind the camera were still out on the bike course, so I pretended to finish so I could get a video clip of it. I'm sure you've seen that and it looks really authentic. The kind lady on the Erdinger stand said because I've finished twice I can have another can of Erdinger, so thank you very much for that, really appreciate it.